So one of these is worth 50 bucks. I just Googled lens this, and this was a $50. These are all vintage Coca-Cola cookie jars. And then Coke glasses, Starbucks cups, Dallas. She doesn't have this one, but she said she has this one. So the reason I came today, it was, it's our anniversary, and I have to get my wife something on a budget. And she got me a TV that doesn't produce heat, so I wanted to see if I could find something special for her. She loves the color blue, and she loves those Coke things, so this could be her anniversary gift. I was looking at these guys because sometimes if you can find Las Vegas hotel playing cards of casinos that are no longer, those could go for good money too. Trying to get into more home goods, and here's a bunch of pool drawers for $4.49. I don't know how much these are, but they're all bagged and they have their hardware with them, so I'm gonna ask my wife what she thinks of this. So what do you think about that? A bunch of drawer pulls for $4.49.
Probably donated these.
You? Never mind. You donated them. Okay, never mind. So somebody got rid of their whole Coke collection. Mugs, glasses. You got every different type of Coca-Cola glass. And you're putting those back because there's not 4 of them?
That's right.
I looked. Oh well. These are quite common. But some of these could go for good money. I don't know who's that.
Well, you need to.
I need to know who Tory Burch is. I saw you pick up 4 of these candles. Holy crap. So there's 4 of them. There's the retail price. Unused.
Yeah, they're all unused.
So unused candles can go for good money?
I just did say it's new money. And plus I can gift them.
So I'm picking up this first season of Strain. Apparently, I asked Jessica on Amazon if I just go ahead and buy the whole thing because they want $4.29 for this. And apparently, seasons 1 through 4 is like a minimum of $50 on DVD.
Official.
That's kind of cool. Plastic.
JCPenney sticker.
I'm afraid like this would crack, you know, transporting it. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me this isn't overpriced. It's not. Yes. Yes. Look at that, guys. Oh, I think this is real. You can kind of see if you can't see the dots, like the screen print dots, this actually looks real. Oh yeah, we're taking this home. Calling bullshit on my wife because she just told me that she donated this poster.
I did donate.
No, you didn't donate this poster.
Oh. I didn't donate that.
You're a liar. This is what I like to see on the back of posters. Framed. I paid for this frame. 2005, most likely for a Christmas gift. All right, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today was our anniversary. Thought I could get to a Goodwill, find something unique, bring it home and be like, isn't this special? Just like you. And it almost worked. So we have 2 anniversaries a year, one for us and then one for our family. But we found some really cool stuff at Goodwill. You want to see what we got? I have to clean this off. I think it's makeup. It comes off, so I'll just Gooby Gone it. But The Shining, Rock Candy, the Grady Twins, so anything horror obviously has a premium price. I was trying to get her like multiple anniversary presents. I baited her in coming. She's like, you use your gift cards. And I say, gift cards? I don't know where they're at. She's like, they're in your truck. I'm coming over. And guess what, guys? I only had $1.55 on the gift cards, right? It was enough for her to like hop in the car and run down to Goodwill. And I found her some Starbucks cups, and she didn't have this one. Dallas, and got it for $4.49, and it still had the sticker, which means it's new. So happy anniversary number 1. These cartoon glasses from the 70s for $1.49. We always put these in the booth, and we get like 10 to 15 bucks a piece for these, right?
At least. Sometimes some of those, like the Superman or Aquaman stuff, we've sold for $25. So it just depends.
He has like that stutter, and I'm not gonna get canceled. So this is the small vintage Coca-Cola cookie jar, which Jessica said she liked and was going to keep in the store, but as we got outside, rejected this as her.
Well, because you said it was worth like...
Well, one of them, like, I think the big one's 50, so this could be like 20 to 30. We'll put these in the booth.
But I haven't seen those before. I liked the circular lid.
Yeah, so there was some vintage Coca-Cola stuff there, and you just tell there's a little crackle to it. And what I like about these cookie jars is you can stand them straight up, or you can lay them down. It's however you want to do them. I'm not going to spend too much on candles, but you women know... You go to the store, you're spending $25 a pop on a candle, and you can go to Goodwill and basically get these for 20% off the $8.49.
And that's the more expensive I've paid for those. Usually they can be $5.49, $6.49, sometimes $4.49 and $3.49. So
you could save a lot of money by shopping at Goodwill. Just got to be there on the right day and get lucky. And apparently she likes the scent of heirloom apple. So there's a lot of home goods today. I wasn't thinking about me, I was thinking about home goods, Jessica, what she'd like. And this is going to go really well in her kitchen. This is just a hot pad, and it's the right color, black and blue.
And white.
You got the frame.
For a picture for us, for our anniversary, dear. Put a picture of me and you in there. You know, I thought it'd look really good next to your bedside.
Love Potion number 9, classic Sandra Bullock. And then The Strain, guys. Guillermo del Toro have anything to do with this? Because I saw it on the book. Yeah. So he is the executive producer and writer of this TV show called The Strain. It was on FX, and then when we got rid of cable, I didn't get to finish it.
It's on Hulu.
I called up Jessica. I don't know, streaming versus physical media.
FX, I mean. FX.
We don't need to get into that. Seasons 1 through 4 on DVD, $50 on Amazon, so probably a little cheaper on eBay. And then the Blu-rays are probably just a little bit more expensive, obviously, because of the format, but really good show. I've been meaning to catch up on this, revisit it, and finish it. And just to show you how much of a Strain fan I am, I actually pulled out of my collection Funko Pops that I picked up at Goodwill, courtesy of my stepfather, who called me one day. He's like, hey, you want these? I was like, yeah, I do. So this is Vaughn, and the big one, the banger, is going to be the Master. But then you have the old guy with the cane, Abraham. And then you have Dr. Ephraim Goodweather, the doctor. What I don't like about this Funko Pop series is the fact that they left off the Exterminator, the rat guy. Every one of these characters just hits, and it's in New York City. Great environment, great atmosphere for the show. And then the coup de grace, guys. If you can tell, and what you need to look at is if you can look at the white and you don't see that dot matrix of the printing, then you know it is authentic. And somebody framed it, so they put love into it. I assumed it was a Christmas gift given to somebody 20 years ago. So vintage for $9.49 with 20% off. So we got that for under $8. She won't let me hang it up in the living room, so we're probably gonna have to sell this for probably $30 to $40. You sure you don't want to go out and get some more goodies? I wanted to get her, I wanted it to be like a nice anniversary, she remembered. So this is my wife's anniversary present. This is the only way she's gonna get this gem doll. We've walked past it, and now I said I'm calling in an anniversary rule where I get to buy you something, and so she is not objecting. Babe, happy anniversary to me? Happy anniversary to me, babe? Here, try it out. Let's just see if it works. Say, happy anniversary to you, babe.
Oh, this is cool.
No, you're supposed to say happy. You're supposed to say happy anniversary. No, it's on clearance.
Josh, you can't have.
It's on clearance, babe. So are we good for tonight, or do you want to keep going?
We can do whatever.
All right, let's keep going. Let's go to the next Goodwill. Are they branded?
Yeah.
$12. Is those two of them or just one? Oh, it's a set of two. That's why it's stacked. So $24 for a set of two. Let me guess, it's not Pyrex. Nope. Anchor Hawking. This is Pyrex though. Nope, that's glass bait. I got trolled, babe.
Someone ruined it.
This is why you don't.
Like this.
Dishwash pattern there would be worth money, but cleaned it in the dishwasher. Now it's not worth anything. Oh, I see something, guys. All right, so we're gonna check to see if this is real or not. $1986, and it's framed. So let's see how much they want for this. $5.49. What does that say? Allposters.com. There's just something about this right here. See this line here? That just makes me think it's a repop. I mean, it's a good one, but I just don't like that blue line right there. Here we go. That was a really good movie. So out of all of these, there's like a shit ton of sealed movies, right? Sealed. Might have to pick up this one, but like Final Destination sealed. Just all these sealed movies. I mean, like, take a look. This is what you're looking for. Just sealed. All kinds of sealed copies, but just nothing good. Coming out with Practical Magic 2, Children of the Corn 2 and 3, but loose.
But I checked our iCollect app. We have this season. Technically, what we need is this season.
How much is it for everything? The first 4 seasons?
$2.29.
Oh yeah, I saw those. I was gonna come over and ask you if you wanted them, but there was a lady with her kid here, so I didn't want to like intrude.
Yeah, this might help me get close to almost finishing. Let's see.
Sweet Valley High.
Ready?
Yep. Ooh, clean. 1985 Hasbro Bradley. Well, I know what to give Ray for Father's Day. So, horror. You look at horror. Meg. Sold that book. There's another Lost World. I already have one of those. There's Michael Crichton, Jurassic Park. Oh, here we go. There we go, right here. This is good. I wish it was in better shape, but this is probably... It's definitely worth picking up for $1.49. And then buy 4 books, get a 4th free. So, yeah, there's another Jurassic Park here. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else is here. Here's another one I'm gonna pick up. Terminator, $1.49. All right, there's 2. Well, 1 through 3 is $45, but that's only 1, so I'm not worried about it. Bob's Burgers, if that was in better condition. Norton's no good. Guys, look what I found. Yes. Classic 80s, like, vampire space movie that came out, like, same time as Goonies. Oh, and here's another one, Outland. All right, so I'm back around again, looking for a 5th book. My wife brings out Alan Dean Foster, best-selling author of The Last Starfighter, Glory Lane. Other books by Alan Dean Foster, Last Starfighter, I believe. Yeah, so Outland. Here's The Abyss, but that's tore up. What year is this? Yeah, it's a first printing, 1987, Ace Edition. I'm gonna check this out, and even if I'm just gonna get it because of the cover. I mean, it sells for $5, but I'm getting this for free. And the Bachman books, this should be like an easy $20 to $30. Well, we're at a Goodwill, and it's like movie day. So you got Mask, Born on the 4th of July. Now we're gonna check those out. I don't think they're gonna be much. The Natural with Robert Redford. Vision Quest, Matthew Modine. I've sold this before, but it's just in really bad shape. Plus it was a library copy. I mean, look how many times it was checked out. I wonder if my birthday's on here. Wouldn't that be crazy? Well, this is a first, a Lego Technique Chevy Camaro NASCAR for $349. And stick it in there. China. Well, and Seattle. This is kind of cool. I don't know if that scratch wasn't there. Get your ass out of the way.
That's really nice.
That's really clean. Yeah. This is why you come into the antique malls like once a month, guys. And the graphics look really good.
Pink Pirates.
There's a cord. Wooden backing. And no price. I don't see a price on it yet, guys. See a price on this anywhere? It's Dr. Pepper sign.
No, I didn't see a price on it.
That is so clean. Sorry guys, no price. Being summoned. Oh, yeah.
Then I have Lego flowers in now.
Yeah. Just went through the records. Nothing of note. I've pulled some good ones out of here. Like this booth here seems to like, there's certain booths that you hit. Already have it. Check out this, guys. The Riddler lenticular cover. I mean, look how cool that is. That's $9, but it's a lenticular 3D cover. That's really cool. So he hasn't had these here before, so we'll see what he's got. So it looks like it's just a bunch of G.I. Joe. Okay, so there's the Simpsons, Ghost House of Whispers #1, Fairest and Fairest. Okay. What signatures?
It's Andy Davis, the voice of Andy, authenticated.
Wildfire, and then Zombie Girl. All right, so this guy has comic books, so I'm gonna put my comic book testing power and just check it out real quick and just see if I've learned anything. But look at that. No, let me see that face. It's you lying through your freaking teeth.
Barbie #1.
Check it out.
Marvel Comics.
Well, if I can find the rest of these 1 through 4, that'd be a cool pickup. I'm gonna put this one on the radar. I'm gonna try to just get it through a 1 through 4. Oh look, Alf. An Alf 50. That's cool. I didn't even see these. There's some more Alf. There's some Alf there, 49 and 50. And just more Marvel stuff. I found some horror here last time. It was pretty cool. Wow, what's this? $10. Been able to find some horror here and flip it for pretty good money. I'm gonna check this one out. Oh, look at this. Oh yes, how much is this? $18, of course. Look at that, guys. Bride of Reanimator. Oh boy, I'm gonna check this out. Well, I think I'm gonna have to pick up the Stay Awake and Bride of Reanimator. Oh, 18, but still, I think I could double, triple my money on that. These are just in really good shape. I mean, check out. They almost look just never used. I mean, that's the worst of it right there, but I'm gonna leave that just because of that sticker there. But this is the second time, guys, I've come here and found some really cool horror on VHS. There's a Sealed Culture Club vinyl. Kissing to Be Clever. I don't see a price on that either. That's kind of cool to see. The hype sticker. $200 price tag. And those signatures seem to check out for Patrick Stewart and William Shatner. It's a pretty cool poster. Good frame too. Not bad. I found another stack of comic books just hidden. Like, just take a look. Take a look, guys. Do you see the comic books? Right here. Like, they got this booby trapped almost. Let's just take them down. Let's see what they got. Conan the Barbarian. It's a Predator 104. Foil cover. Foil cover. Alright, let me dig and see if there's anything good. Well, here's an interesting Spider-Woman run. Now, I have... So there's like a 16, 19, 18... So here's a 15, 19, 18, and he only wants like, $3 for that one, $1.35 for that one. I gotta remember if they're here, if I need to fill any holes. Found a Star Wars in here for 10. This looks cool. Mr. Monster's High Octane Horror 3D. With 3D glasses. Might want to check that out. But there was one Amazing Spider-Man in here, $7. You know, people have this listed anywhere from like, 10 to 30 depending on condition. It's a 79. If I was a gambling man, I'd buy this. It's in really decent condition, very good condition. I'm gonna put these back, but if I need, I'm just gonna record that. So if I need to fill the holes, I know where to come back. And I'm just gonna check the price on this. That's Betty Page. 21st Century Archives cards. Those are kind of cool. Collectible cards. Check that out, guys. Baby Ruth. Hey guys, check it out. We sold that to this guy. And he's asking $45 for it. No thermos. So across from the antique mall, in view of the beautiful Superstition Mountains, is this mom and pop shop. And we go and try out their chili dogs. Pretty good. Babe, that was a great idea you had, I said. We took the cans to recycling, we went shopping, we had lunch together. It was a perfect day. Saw that. No tag. Check out this, guys. Proton football from 1988, and the only thing I can find on it is Worth Point, and it's calling it rare vintage. So for $2.49, I'm gonna take a gamble on this. We went thrifting for our anniversary, so let's show you everything we got. All right, guys?
My favorite find, my Transformers book that's in like pristine. I don't think this kid ever read this book.
Well, my favorite find was on our anniversary night at Savers, and I started finding these movie adaptation paper books editions that were just blowing my mind. All right, this was the Savers haul that I got, and what I liked about Savers, guys, is it's buy 4 books, get 1 free, and you can load up on the horror. The first one is the Bachman books by Stephen King. If you find the Bachman books, it's his first 4 novels, which includes The Running Man, and yes, it's The Running Man that you know of, Arnold Schwarzenegger. In this condition, this is about a $20 book. If you get it in a hardcover dust jacket, you're getting even more money. Richard Bachman is Stephen King's pen name, or he just another writer's name that he uses. The Terminator, guys, check that out. I couldn't believe this was in such good condition. Just a couple spine ticks there, but classic Arnie. And a movie adaptation, no pictures. And then here's the big one, guys. I was super stoked to get Life Force. This movie here is a space vampire movie, and why it is special to me is this. I saw Goonies in 1985. It was a single screen theater in Wenatchee, Washington. I walked in, and this was the standing cardboard display. It was huge. It must have been like 10 feet tall, and it was of Life Force. And I was like, as a kid, never forgot that standing display.
Did it look like the book cover? The
yes.
standing display?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Life Force. So this is a $20 book. These were like 75 cents. Not only did I buy 4 get 1 free, it was half 75 cents for this book, 75 cents for this book. Free. All right, let's get these out of here. We're done. We're not. I found one more today. The Fog. Check this guys out. I was so excited. Look on the back. Check out that artwork. But any type of horror movie adaptation is good money. I picked this up for $1.29. Here's the after. I showed you what it looked like, and I think I kept this just to show you. Look how clean it looks now.
Oh, nice.
I did that with Gooby Gone.
So I found this box in like the kitchen section, and was like, what the heck? Somebody had dropped off a bunch of Disney that day, and so I opened it up, and inside was this acrylic stand with this. And they say right on here, it's a curated image and fun facts printed on acrylic. And it's an exclusive Disney drop. I guess you can only get this in the park or something like that. I don't know. Thought it was kind of cool. So I decided to pick it up since it had its box. And why not? Give it a whirl.
It's a nice little score. It's something that makes me money every time I pick it up. And every time I see it at the store, I check for 2 things. Anytime you see Build-A-Bear, you want to look for the tag. You see the tag there? Tag is there. And then anytime they have their complete costume. So his hat was still on and his little backpack was still on. I noticed there was a $40 price comp on OfferUp. It's sold on OfferUp for $40 without the tag. So if anything sells on OfferUp, you know it's hot because you get so few sales on OfferUp. They have to stand up. See how it stands up on its own?
Yeah.
What's interesting about this is when I Google Lens this, very few times do I Google Lens something and I find 0 information on it except for Worth Point. And when Worth Point pops up, they make you pay for the service to show you how much it sold for.
And we're not there yet, folks.
It is just a football. No listings on eBay. No sold listings on eBay. I think I'm going to start this around $40 to $50. Start it high and work down from there. And again, this is the only thing I found at Goodwill. But for $2.49, these are the kind of mystery prizes that I like to find. Let's talk VHS, guys. I have a little horror VHS honey hole, and it keeps producing. You're about to see some titles that you've never seen before. The Bride of Reanimator. When I saw this, I was like, holy shit. Reanimator is a cult classic. The sequels, for whatever reason, did not get the production quantity that their predecessors got. So check it out, guys. It's an X rental, which you're going to find a lot from Discount Video. But for a rental, it is super freaking clean.
Did it have the location of where the store was?
Yeah, Discount Video.
Oh, like I meant like state or something?
It's a 6878 something. So not only am I going to be able to watch a movie I have never seen before from the 80s, I am also going to make a profit on this. The second VHS I got is another horror that I did not know existed. It's so cool. The Stay Awake. So basically, an executed murderer is reincarnated as a satanic demon sworn to torture the living. And of course, he invades a secluded girls' school on the night of a Stay Awake party. A lot of this stuff just fell by the wayside because this type of horror in the 88, 89, 90s was starting to fade away, and it was in excellent condition. You can tell it's in later 80s because they went away with the sticker and they just went to the printed format on the actual cases you see there. And then here's the back. There's the girls, there's the dude, and just in really good condition. I've been doing comic books, and I picked up this one right here. It's a Eclipse Comics, my bad. Monster 3D comic book. I looked this up. It was $8. People were trying to sell this for $8. Now, mind you, you see the 3D glasses. Those are Eclipse 3D glasses. These are the 3D glasses that came with the comic book. For that very reason, I couldn't walk away from this. Go ahead, do it.
And here's what sold.
All right, we got another Facebook Marketplace pickup in here somewhere. There it is, it's down there. I've had this for 2 years, and I'm starting to notice the trend of people buying locally, skipping the taxes, skipping the shipping fees. There it is, Stranger Things. All right, we're gonna find out if he's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan or more of a Stranger Things fan, or both. So that was nice. The dad came and brought his son, who was really too young to put on camera, but he got his son a toy after school for being good, so awesome. All right, we got Lego going out of here. Let's just find out which bin it is right there. 44017. It's a $30 one. There it is. 44017. There's the bag. Contents, it is a like Stormer Freeze Lego Hero Factory. You'll see it in the pictures. Sold it on eBay for full asking price, $29.99 plus shipping. All right, we sold more comic books. It's Darth Vader. I had these listed less than a week. So it's this Darth Vader comic book lot, and unfortunately, I'm missing 1, 3, 4, and 5, which are the key issues because of a main character, who's introduced to this line. But it is near complete, missing 4 issues for the full run, up to 25. And I had it at $80. Had it listed pretty high because, you know, and I got these all the way back from a Goodwill buy. I will say this too, if you send me a message and you're super nice, which the guy did, and said, hey man, I live in New Jersey, I'm just trying to get this, and I hope, he said, it's a fair enough offer. And for people like that, you know, I understand because I'm in that boat too. And sure, I probably could have got another $10 for these, $50, and made some dude happy in New Jersey. We sold some more Star Trek, which is something you're not going to hear me say very often, but it's this Eagle Moss. It's one of these boxes here, and here it is, the Deep Space Nine, with magazine. So I'm going to have to pull that magazine out. And this went on Etsy for $174.99 plus shipping. So we here at Retroventures love to tell you when we're wrong. And I just found out this book here sold on Etsy for $71.25. So yeah, I'm just about to list it for $80. Another surprise, I just grabbed it, right? I didn't look it up until right now, about to list it. $65 to $85 for this vintage paperback book, guys. And I mean, I have a bunch of Lady Death stuff. So this is real promising that the one thing that I have listed from it for Lady Death sold rather quickly. All right, we got 2 of these Eagle Moss going out, and it is a very popular ship, as I've already shipped and sold the US Defiant model. I just have to unbury it here. So in here, I'm looking for the ISS Defiant and the USS Defiant. And that actually is a USS Defiant, but that's the glow-in-the-dark one. That's worth $150 to $200. It should be easy to find because they are open. There's the USS Defiant right there. And there is the ISS Defiant. Now this is without like the rest of the packaging, so that's why I bundled these 2 together, and a magazine. So magazine and 2 Defiants is, I asked $49.99 and he offered me $40 plus shipping. I took it and out the door. And then in the loose action figures, there should be a Batman lot. That's one of them, and that's the second one. So it's just a little Batman lot that I picked up from this comic book, and so I just parted this out, or pieced it out, and made $20 back plus shipping on eBay. All right, get this, guys. Someone is driving 30 minutes after work to pick up this Thai Beanie Baby Chihuahua of course, retired. And there's some crazy comps on this, which is why I bought it, 99 cents. But I'm only asking $15 for it. Guys, I'm selling a Beanie Baby. What the heck? And they're going to drive 30 minutes here and 30 minutes back home. And this is the second person to ask me about this, because the first person said, hey, my son lost this and he really wants it, but she never got back to me, so I assumed they found it. I don't know how I feel about this. So I had to ask, what's the Beanie Baby for? And it was for his mother-in-law. Her chihuahua passed away. All right. This did not take long. I was going to put $100 on this just to test it out, since there was no comps and it was, you know, very hard to find anything at all. But I put it at a price where I would be very happy with if I sold it. So instead of $100, I listed it for $69.99 and it sold overnight. So $250 into $70 for an old made in the USA toy. Probably somebody had this as a kid and wants it back. Well, I didn't even get this put away and all the books listed, and there it went again, guys. The Bachman book sold for $24.99, 75 cents into $25. Well, guys, it's another late night as usual. Videos selling, one last sell, because sometimes I don't get all the videos done for whatever reason. You buy it, I ship it, and sometimes I forget the video. So the hat sold on Facebook Marketplace. It was a buy it now static listing for $15 plus shipping. Guys, there's a lot of work that goes into all of this on a weekly basis. So if you like this video, if you could consider, please, doing all the free things to support this channel, which is, you know, hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment, and we'll see you next week. Bye.